Hello and welcome. You're watching me on my YouTube channel Rahul Talk Show. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back. I'm Rahul and I will always tell you that please hang with those people who are already successful or watch those videos which can add values in your life. And I'm guaranteeing you that if you consistently watch me for more than 1 year, your perspective will change, your thought pattern will change, your ability to look at things, will change and will be enhanced because you will be looking with a different lens and you will be certainly observing how positive thoughts can influence your brain, your habits and your results, in your life, because everybody wants to be more productive, wants to be someone who can have extraordinary capabilities, and that is what I show you, that is what I try to forge the path for that very development. And I know exactly that if you will be looking consistently at my videos, if you'll be watching my videos, you will certainly be successful personality. Nobody can stop you. So watch and subscribe my videos, wherever you are, just click that red button and you will see that good will happen in your life. I just want to tell you that, see, I'm still a beginner on YouTube. I would say that, though I have posted more than 200 videos, but I am telling you because the growth that should be visible is not visible yet, and that is why I feel that still a lot is left for me to grab, and to make my quality, shown to people. That is why imparting knowledge, imparting such kind of positive habits and cultivating and instilling positive character in people is my responsibility. Whatever I disseminate here, these are all qualitative things, whatever I talk, because I always want to show you a reality, because whatever experience I have got in my lifetime, I have gotten a lot of experience. I have been through bad phase of life, extremely bad, that nobody can emanate from that kind of clog of that situation, but I have been through that pain and I have come across that challenges, and I have seen through a broader perspective the life, through intelligence, you'll see that intellectual view, a point, everything, that you won't be able to realize that kind of person still can exist in such a, in his 30s or in his 20s. I'm still entering into my 30s, but I have a lot of experience. I have been working in a bank for more than 12 years, and that has been my experience. So if you want to ask me any kind of, banking related terms, questions and answers, I can tell you, guarantee, if you will comment my comment box, I will solve that. The solving problems should be in your attitude, and if you will be solving a lot of problems of people, you will certainly grow. That is what I'm doing. Still, even when I'm doing banking or when I'm doing my job, lots of people come. We are doing public dealing, and in public dealing, the most pragmatic things that we do are solving problems of people, and that is why we consistently do. So we have been habitual of solving problems. So whatever you will ask, I will certainly be able to give answer of that, and your curiosity will be certainly quenched. That is what is my guarantee. And I just want to say you that be on a quest. Be someone who can have inquisitive mind to look at different things from different lenses, because if you have inquisitive mind, you can certainly judge everything with a different lens. You can look at things with a different view, with a perspective nobody has imparted you, nobody has given you in any kind of inheritance, because whatever you have been given in any religion, that is not true. Until you don't search something, you don't have inquisitive mind, and you don't go on a quest to realize exactly what is God and what is the intelligence of universe, how you can forge your path, and why the distraction until now in your life has distracted your path, and what have been the complications in your life, what has been the fabrication by the subtle forces, by the situations around, because nobody talks about. And I'm just unveiling that kind of secret here in my little videos that I post online. Yeah, really, I cannot talk everything in one video, and it is not even conveyable to talk about all these different forces and all this reality in one videos, because if you will say radical things, people will be diverted, they will be scared, or they will be non-interested, altogether. They will think that their paradigm is being shifted altogether within few minutes, and it will be scaring for them, it will be intimidating, and that is why we don't want to put that kind of radical thoughts in people's mind. But I want to tell you exactly that once you will start awakening, once you will start taking cognizance of everything, every event around, you will certainly get awakened. And once you are awakened, the whole world will change, your perspective about world will change, and you will see that every forces are acting on subtle things, and the Red Sea is Red Sea. But when you are in sleep mode, the Red Sea becomes Dead Sea for you, and you are not even in cognizance of each and every unfolding event. And that is why there is no synchronicity in your life. You have given up, on synchronicity. The universe is not talking to you. Your intuition is not working. Your vision is getting confined in day-to-day activities. So you're not emanating. You're not giving the right frequency to the world, to resonate in higher frequency. So if you want to resonate in higher frequency and attract abundance, it is important and imperative that you learn everything, how to be awakened, how to forge your path. And once you understand these techniques, you will certainly forge the path ahead. Yeah, it will be challenging, it will be overwhelming. The forces consistently and continuously every time, restlessly will try to intervene you, will try to give you their presence, you will try to make you feel that they are present around. And once you will awaken, you will see that through a different lens. It may lead you to delusional thoughts, but it is not delusion. You have to forge your path, you have to distinguish reality from delusion, and this is what your intuition, your discernment ability will work on. Everything, if you apply again and again, your mind, you will interpret with a different lens, and you will be able to figure it out, what is all around, why this chaos is happening in your life in repeated pattern, which is taking you back again and again. I just want to tell you that forge a new personality for your own self. Honing your skills, making yourself better is your own responsibility. Nobody else can forge the path for you, nobody else can enhance your skills, but you yourself can improve your own skills. So try to work on your own skills. Investment in your skills is foremost the most important thing that you can do, because especially if you'll be able to hone your one skill, perfectly, you can capitalize on that skills, and that can fetch you money for your whole life. So that will be certainly a business for you. One skill development, the services that you'll be able to provide on that, based on that base skills, you will be able to capitalize the whole life based on that base skills. Let it be mechanical, let it be electrical, let it be professional expressing, public speaking, or let it be any kind of intellectual activity, giving professional services of any kind. If you'll be able to hone that skills, what is better than that? That is one of the best. But I'm talking about every corner, the subtle realities, even your metaphysical and spiritual reality. If you are not vibrating at higher frequency, you will not be able to attract that ascendance, you attract that abundance. And that is why I always try to tell you that it is important and imperative that you try to enhance your capability, you try to enhance your metaphysical and spiritual stability. That is there, when you will try to meditate, and when you will try to open your eyes, there you will see that the more challenges are there, challenges, especially which challenges your ability to go through deeper pain, to realize what kind of, intervening and intimidating forces can be there. But you have to be still, you have to be someone who will be unwavering, who will have to go through a lot of resilience, and the more patience you will show at the workplace, the better you'll be able to develop. And that is what is the reality that I'm talking about, because every person has to force his path. Initially, I'm in my developing stage, many things come into my life that try to strike, that don't make videos or try to post it online, because of laziness, because of the little forces that try to trap you all the time, try to snatch away your time. This is my prime time, I'm in my 30s. If I will be getting views, if I will be getting my name and fame all around, what will happen? I will be able to make a chain reaction of awakening, and that is what the matrix and other people are terrified of. if the person getting recognition, at the same time, if you'll have ample time to ignite the fire within of millions of people, the chain reaction will happen and they will all be awakened. Even the matrix will be threatened of that. That is why you try to put me down. But I'm just telling you that try to be awakened, try to be a personality who can never be, gone into despondent stage or any kind of depriving thought. Always try to keep yourself one of the best. Try to make yourself jubilant. The more you will portray the beautiful character of yours, the more people will be attracted. You'll be having captivating and distinguished personality that will attract millions in your life, because you have that quality, you have that aura. All you need to do, you need to shine from within, and once you enlighten that light within, it will show you the path, how to forge your path and how to move ahead on that very path. You will certainly be able to move ahead, and nobody can stop you. Having a keen sense, having reality, having understanding is important. How many days will you postpone, will you procrastinate to understand the reality? It will not leave you unless you don't come to the source in the end. You'll have to go through the same path, through the same enlightenment. You can postpone for the lifetimes, for upcoming cycles of life, but you can't keep yourself ahead from these realities. You have to face one day in your life, and that is what is the reality of life. Try to be awakened, forge your path, move ahead. Thank you for listening to me.